Hi there, my name is Melissa Casera. I'm a professional screenwriter and publicity strategist, and I help entrepreneurs to create obsessed fan bases for their work, leading to more sales, more signups, and more fan mail. So today, I want to talk about a topic that I get asked about quite a lot, which is you have a business, you're putting out lots of amazing offers, lots of amazing content, but you're not really getting any engagement. So no likes, no comments, no engagement in Facebook groups, no engagement in your classes, and it can feel really exhausting and just really confusing for a lot of entrepreneurs when that happens, particularly if you see your peers or other people have tons and tons of engagement and you are really trying everything in your power to get the same. So I want to clue you in to a little secret today. And my secret is there's a population of people out there called silent obsessors. How do I know this? Because I'm one of them. So a silent obsessor is someone whom is probably incredibly busy in their life and who is also pretty introverted. So what that means is group experiences aren't necessarily something that they're showing up for, right? It doesn't mean that they'll never participate in a group, but it does mean that they tend to stick to themselves more. They tend to be more introverted, more introspective in the sense that they don't like to publicly comment, they don't like to publicly like, they may be the ones that are like scrolling the feeds but don't really engage, they may be the ones that are reading the posts in the Facebook group but not actually engaging or commenting on them, right? And it doesn't mean that they don't love what you're doing, it just means that they don't publicly proclaim it. And there are lots and lots of people out there like this, and it may be that these folks are your ideal clients, okay? So it's not an all is lost moment if that's the case. If you have an ideal client who is a silent obsessor, do not worry, okay? Because I am one, like I said, and I buy tons of things, and most of my ideal clients are silent obsessors as well, and I'm able to have a very successful business even despite that. So here's a couple of tips on how you can connect with your audience if you're feeling like maybe they fall under this category of a silent obsessor. So the first thing is create opportunities for them to connect with you privately. Now I'll give you a quick tip on how I do this. So instead of sending a weekly blog post, let's say, to my newsletter list, where I'm asking them to click away to the post and comment publicly, what I do is I just write up whatever I would put into a blog post, I copy and paste it right into the newsletter itself, and as the call to action, instead of saying, come comment, I'll say, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Hit reply, okay? So now the replies are coming into my inbox versus having to go out somewhere publicly. I get a ton of engagement this way. And it's really fun because I get to deepen those relationships with people. Every single week when I send out a new email, then I have the opportunity to have these conversations with people. Super fun. You can also do this on Instagram. So for example, if you were to post something in your feed on Instagram, obviously this is only an opportunity for people to engage with you publicly, right? Because they're going to have to like or comment, which is public. Instead, what you might want to do is use the story function. So you can post stories and then you can put a little question tab, or you can just encourage people to DM you with your thoughts, direct message you with their thoughts. And that allows you to have that private conversation, okay? And I would say it's even a deeper conversation because they're going to be more honest when they can be in some type of private space, okay? So that is one tip I have. The next one is to reach out to your community one-to-one. So instead of having all of the ways that you engage and connect with your community be in a group setting or facilitated in a group, instead, reach out to people one-to-one. Here's an easy way to do that. Reach out to 5 people in your audience a month and ask them to get on a call with you. It can be a 15-minute call. You can buy them a Starbucks gift card for their time, and you just have a conversation with them. What are they struggling with when it comes to what you offer? What would feel like a miracle for them? So just have this really honest conversation. And then finally, I would also put together a yearly or 6-month feedback survey. So why this is important is because you want to constantly check in with your audience and make sure that you are up to date on their evolving needs. But here's the thing. Make sure that you make those surveys anonymous. Most of the time, those surveys require you to fill out your name and your email, so they are seeing all of the feedback, but then it's tied to the person. Instead, I want you to make it anonymous. That way they can be completely honest with their answers without having it be tied to their name. So again, give opportunities to connect privately and also give opportunities to connect anonymously. This will help your silent obsessors come out of their shell a bit and share with you, connect, and engage. Okay, so I hope that this helped you out. If you have silent obsessors in your audience, or if you've really just been struggling with why people are not connecting and engaging with your content and material. And before you go, I want to share with you a little fun guide that I've created for you. It's my gift to you for watching this video today. It's right below. It's called the I Heart Batching Guide. Now, this is my favorite productivity technique to get absolutely everything done in my business, and I have a lot going on as a screenwriter and publicity strategist. So when you download the guide, you'll get all of my tips for using time batching in order to be more productive in your business and also just to have more pleasure and fun in your business, because who doesn't want more of that? You can also use it as a way to connect better with your silent obsessors. Like I said, I've given you some tips today in order to connect with these folks. But unless you block the time in your calendar to do it, it's never going to get done. So if you are diligent with taking these tips, blocking the time in your calendar, and actually taking that action, you'll be able to be so much more connected with your community right away. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.